Putting can be frustrating and is certainly important. So it's the obvious starting point for our new, free series of tips for all of you golfers out there, whatever your level, which comes from the top coaches at the Golf Union of Wales. For the rest of this series, make sure you subscribe to the free Golf Union of Wales newsletter, Red on the Greens, and keep checking the Golf Union of Wales website.
Nice putt that one, actually, if I could. Most players rush up from work, jump onto that first tee. If they've hit a few putts, they hit them very quickly, and usually 6, 7, 8 balls, and they whack them at the same target. They pick them up and they run off onto the first tee. And what we're trying to get across here is that the best way for you to prepare to play golf? And there's some simple guidelines that we could follow that could actually save you shots, and that's what this game's about, and this series is about, is the little tips that can cut shots off your game. We know we haven't got much time to practice or to prepare as full-time golfers would, or the tour pros have, but there are certain guidelines that you can follow which will help make you a better putter and help shave shots off your game, and that's what it's about. So the first thing, you've not played golf that day, you want to get a feel for the greens. So what we're trying to do there is, rather than going at a specific hole, we're going to putt to the edge of the green. So you just literally, from a couple of different distances, get used to rolling the ball to the edge of the green. You'll get a nice feel for that condition of the green, but certainly it just gives you the sensation and that natural feel for rolling the ball certain distances, because pace is such an important part of putting. It helps just give you that feel ready to play. Potentially you can put a tee peg down on the floor and putt to that. Some people might be a little conscious of that when they play, so just putting to the edge of the green is as good as any, and a lot of tour pros do that just before going to play golf. So the second one, we've got all different lengths of putts, different reads, so that it could be a left to right putt or a right to left putt, so you've got to get used to reading it with one ball at one target. That's exactly what you're going to do in 5 minutes when you go and play, so it's what you need to think about and consider on the practice putting green. When you look at standard amateurs, they'll hit ball after ball after ball at the same hole, whereas golf's about one ball and one target, so that if we can do a little bit of that prior to play, from different distances, different scenarios, we're going to be better prepared to play golf. The third one, getting the ball and seeing the ball go in the hole is such a powerful thing. It's like psychology, you get used to listening to that ball dropping in the cup. It's a great feeling, makes us feel better about the game, and also makes us feel confident. They might pick a putt downhill left to right putt, a very difficult putt from 8 feet. Now the world's best putters only all 60-65% of that range, so they're missing 4 times out of 10. Is that giving you the best mindset ready to go and play golf? So what we've done there is pick a shorter putt, a sort of 3-foot putt, even a foot putt, and what we're trying to do is get quite simple. It's uphill, fairly straight, but just get used to seeing the ball go in the hole. That only makes you feel good, and that's what we're trying to do, is get good feelings before we play, but it gives you such a positive image, and I listen to the sound of that ball as it drops into the cup, just to give myself a nice positive reinforcement. Probably going to have to hole a few of that range during my round, more than any other range in putts, and I'm definitely going to have to hole sort of putts from within 3 feet. You've only got one golf ball on the course, and you've got one hole, and you need to learn to be able to deal with that. So the putting exercises we've shown hopefully will help with that.